everyone, Anthony Fantano here, Internet's busiest music nerd, and going to do a quick review right now of this new OCs album and Odd Entrances. These guys, if you didn't know, are a garage rock outfit, a psych rock outfit. They dropped a fantastic album this year titled A Weird Exits. I said A Weird Exists in my original review for it, but regardless, it is a great album of weird, strange, jammy, left field rock songs that have a lot of guts, a lot of chutzpah, a lot of kinetic energy between all of the performers on the record. It's great. Now, I got pretty excited, or at least I was at the moment, when I had heard that they were announcing a second album for this year, and that is the record I'm going to be talking about now. Now, this thing, I don't know what I was really hoping for. You know, the OCs certainly are prolific. They drop a lot of material. So I thought in my head, they're certainly capable of dropping two great albums within a year's time. I mean, they come out with a lot of material. They're very creative. They really like to strike while the iron's hot. So let's give them a chance. Let's see what they're doing. But this thing really just kind of ended up being a bunch of leftovers from the last record, unfortunately. I feel like conceptually, stylistically, the type of writing style the band went into that album with, they also go into this album with. But the thing is with these tracks is that they're even more odd, they're even more left field. The jams are based on even stranger instrumentation, which doesn't necessarily make this album bad. I think it makes it a little less exciting because it's not as high octane as A Weird Exits. But I think that that album could have been helped, could have been, I think, I want to say elevated a little bit, or the word I'm looking for is, I can't quite think of the word that I'm looking for, but elevated will definitely do. Could have been elevated a little bit by the incorporation of a couple tracks off of this record, you know, because it would have been some good diversity to add in one of the weirder jams off of this project, just kind of slip in between some of the more harsher, abrasive, in-your-face cuts off of A Weird Exits. So in a way, it is kind of interesting to see the band writing songs in the same way, but sort of just taking a different approach, going in a different direction with it, going in a stranger direction with it, getting a little more abstract with it. So I don't know, in that respect, it is cool, it is an interesting listen, but it still does kind of just feel like a grab bag of miscellaneous B-sides and extras from A Weird Exits. I mean, I guess I should have anticipated that, given the title, given the album art of this thing. Although, maybe in a way, how you should consider it is like the odd, less attractive sister album to A Weird Exits or something, you know? If you felt like that album, A Weird Exits, was just too normal, then maybe this is the record for you. Maybe this is the record to try. Maybe this is the one that you want to hear instead. It's not bad. It's not a bad listen. It's just, you know, just kind of a weirder, less exciting, less visceral take on this very linear songwriting style that the band embarked on with their last record. Give it a shot. Give it a listen. It has its highlights. You know, it has some admirably weird moments, but it just kind of felt like, I don't know, something that I wouldn't necessarily return to anytime soon. Though, you know, it certainly is an improvement on some of the more brittle, harsh, just badly recorded, super lo-fi material that the band had released not too long ago. So, you know, it's not like this thing is total trash or anything. Don't completely ignore it. You know, especially if you're into this style of music. But, you know, go into it not expecting the explosive, just like brain-boiling experience of the last record. That's it, guys. What did you think of this thing? Do you think it measures up to A Weird Exits? Do you think it's its own thing entirely? Do you think it's just leftovers? Let me know. And, yeah, hope you check out the next review, and have a nice day. Forever.